So it's very hard for I and I as Rasta now, with the we don't know the West now come to Africa, you know. It's very hard, them not understand. Because right now if you tell the people, them say, boy, I and I look forward to Africa and go back to Africa. Oh, me not going to Africa, you know, see the people them down there suffer and mark away. And because that's the picture what them paint, that's the picture what them show them on the television all the while. But anytime they show you anything about Africa, them show you the bad things. So our people down here is the teaching that them get, you know. But if you go on that plane going to Africa, it's mostly white people you see upon it, you know. 1 and 2 black men you see upon it. It's mostly white people you say I go back to Africa. Well, if Africa is so bad, why are these people going there? South Africa become beautiful in the for them look makeup wear than New York. You know? Because Africa have everything. Them have the diamond, the gold, the pearl, the rubies, everything is down there, you know. Everything down there. So our people get the teachings that we mustn't look forward to Africa. So that's the teaching of our people. That's why we end up with a God where we don't know about. Because if the Chinese did slave us, we would end up with the Chinese God. But through the Christian slavery, we end up with the Christian God. But through, I know most of my language is coming out of Africa. Me look to Africa or Ethiopia for my God. I know business where you want to look for. But if you talk these things and tell these people, them say, you know, I'm crazy. What really I talk about? Because the 2017 era of brainwash education where them get from the slave master, it's not so easy to come out of them. It's in them same way. And you talk these things, oh, he's a blasphemer. Why? Because them get caught up in the Bible. Because the Bible is the biggest enemy to I and I people. The biggest enemy we have is the Bible. Because everything where they have said, almost everything out of the Bible come out of Africa. But when those people wasn't in Africa, who write it? None of them wasn't in Africa. So where did they get those history from to give us a God and give us a Bible to read, to educate our people?
The Bible thing with black people, the biggest one I have is like, it like sedate them because it's like they're really taught to sit around like something gonna happen, and nothing can happen if you're just sitting around staring at the sky. But the next man out there working and you sitting around for something to change. You know, I think that's the worst teaching that the Bible gave black people, to sit down and accept less and take abuse and just hope for a better day. We can't just sit there and hope for a better day.
You have to move. You have to move to what you want. Yeah. The miracle what them look for is an illusion. God is gonna come and save the world. It's an illusion. You have to save yourself if you have a God to save you. Save yourself and then him can save you.
And the next thing, why is it wrong for a black man to have a God that look like him? If everybody else got a God that
well, if I have a God that doesn't look like I, in Jamaica we'd say, the pitney there is a jacket. You know what I mean? Huh? Yeah, my father have to look like me. My father have to have my color. He have to look like I.
No, it's true though, but every country...
And every other man have the right to have theme God. I don't respond to you because that's why I now force Rastafari upon no one. Because I know I'm coming from the lineage, I'm coming from the egg, I'm coming from the seed, I'm coming from the genes, straight out of Africa, straight Ethiopian, without any apology. In the world, but not of the world. I there Jamaica, but my meditation is not here. It's just because Jamaica come like it's a part of Africa. You know, with the trees and, you know, majority black people, and, you know, Rasta still a hold it, you know. Don't feel like say Rasta pop down, Rasta no pop down, you know. Because there are certain brethren, if it's even 1 or 2 I and I out there, I go hold it up. And we have more than that. We have a whole heap of brethren who still are maintain that. But you will never drive down the road and see them. You will never go to a party and see them. You will never go to a dance and see them. Some of them never come to a bingy. Some of them just sit up in the hills. And I'm all them Livity and all them Quran said way, but I know I forgot to and visit them.
Haile Selassie. Now, all the youth right now I declare themselves Rasta. But just like the Marcus Garvey situation, a whole heap of them don't really take up no book and study about Haile Selassie. What them do is take up the Bible. The Bible is not a history book of Haile Selassie. The Bible don't show you the works and the situations that Haile Selassie find himself in and how he maneuver himself out of it. When a man tell you, say, Haile Selassie say, and then him quote the Bible, that is some Christian mindset. You need to get the autobiography of Haile Selassie, volume 1 and volume 2, and the selected speeches of Haile Selassie to find out what Haile Selassie say. Because if you cannot quote something that Haile Selassie say, and every time you quote something that you claim say Haile Selassie said, you are quoting a Psalms or you are quoting something from the New Testament, then trust me, you don't reach nowhere. There's so much things to know about Haile Selassie. Haile Selassie was born Tafari Makonnen, 1892 on the 23rd of July by a man named Ras Makonnen and Yeshima Bet Ali, his mother. Yeshima Bet Ali, not much is known about her because what happened, she died when he was about 2 years old. But him got through. The name Haile Selassie was given to him at birth. The name Tafari Makonnen was given to him by his parents. But as you know, when you're into a certain orthodoxy church, them give you a name coming from the church. Like when I did born, my mother came and go a Roman Catholic church and give me a Roman Catholic church name, which we don't use, it every day on my birth certificate. But Haile Selassie has become a figure to be reckoned with because of the Rastafari movement outside of Ethiopia. When Haile Selassie started to rule Ethiopia, he was about 14-year-old. 14, as Lige Tafari Makonnen. And then he become Rastafari Makonnen. Ras is a title in Ethiopia. Ras, title. Tafari means one to be feared. That is what Tafari means. And in that time, when Menelik defeated the Italian army at the Battle of Adwa, and him start to rule and him start to get sick, him didn't need a person to take over from him. And him designated a woman by the name of Zardito, translated means Judith. And she ruled as Empress of Ethiopia. Meanwhile, Rastafari was what we call king. Not king of kings, king of Ethiopia. And he was the one who was doing the everyday work in Ethiopia until she died. And when she died, he was crowned Emperor Haile Selassie I, King of Kings, conquering Lion of Judah, elect of God. This is not Rasta pronouncing these things. This is something of the Ethiopian tradition. Because the Ethiopians actually believe that their emperor is descended from Solomon and a woman by the name of Makeda. Makeda was the queen of Seba out of Yemen when Ethiopia empire stretched even into Yemen. We must know all these things because it can help to strengthen how you view and how you see and how you recognize yourself. If he is a Ras, not just running out around the place and smoking ganja and talking about Jah Rastafari, that is nothing. That is nothing. When Tafari Makonnen go up on the throne, them start using him original name. Haile Selassie the first. The reason why them say Haile Selassie the first, It's because he was the first emperor that named Haile Selassie on the throne. It's like how you have Queen Elizabeth II. The reason why she named Queen Elizabeth II is because he didn't have a queen named Queen Elizabeth I. And when we look on the history of Ethiopia, and how Ethiopia fight against colonialism, against Italian invasion, and in 1935 when Haile Selassie went to the League of Nations to plead the cause of his people, when the Italians started second time invade it, him asked the League of Nations, which was now, when them call it United Nations now, what must I go back and tell my defenseless people? You have struck the match in Ethiopia and it shall burn you up. Haile Selassie. People say, if the world had listened to that little man, World War II might have never begun. In the book, Great Men of Color, by J.A. Rogers, who was a Jamaican, volume 1, him say, when him recognize and look at Haile Selassie, him say, behold the perfect man. Not me say, go and look, or read J.A. Rogers. So when we say Haile Selassie, it's not something where we just raffle and pick it out our box. It's something that the Rastafari think deeply about, consciously, even though them say we are idiot. Because we don't believe in no spirit God. We believe in a life as we see it. The natural order come from nature, and them can't destroy that. Instead of them destroy nature, nature going to destroy them. Because all this climate, this and environmental this, it's just man a try to survive in a climate where him perpetuate and him put into practice. So when them say, why man, the world are going to destroy, the world, the earth have a way to just gobble up things and put it out back. I'm still there. But man, I don't know how long I'm going to go there. Just like how man say God create man in his own image. Now we say man create AI in his own image. And just like how man claim, say him a go against the God when create him, maybe the AI when go against him who him create.
The Jewish Bible, which is the Christians call it the Old Testament, but it's really the Hebrew Bible. In the Hebrew Bible, is Hebrews write the story, so them negate to tell you the other side, which is the sons of the Egyptian woman. So you're not going to hear nothing about the Ishmaelites because them is outcasts. Them get traced out. Now, this man we name Israel have 12 sons. And what happened now is that because them grandfather did occupy a land that was not theirs, that is, but was given to them by this, and next again the God that look down in that thing and say, set up his land there, go kill everybody upon it and take it away. Because that him tell Abraham, and that him tell Abraham's seed, say, that land flowing with milk and honey shall be your land. Now, it's really the land of the Canaanites, you know, but it's because the Canaanites, me not like them, just kill them off, rape them woman, take where you want, and just occupy them land. Because the reason why I'm do that too, flash back again to a story with a next man named Noah. We have 3 sons, and Noah have 3 sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Apparently, one of the sons look like him did gay. because him seen father naked. And according to the Bible, he had covered him father naked. That's, I don't know. That sounds kind of weird to me. If God go smite a whole nation because you don't see your father naked. And why them God man, they always drunk? Because it's drunk, the man drunk, I lay down naked, and him young son come in there, come see him, do whatsoever he want to do with him. And then the other brother them come in there and say, catch them. I say, wait, this is what you do with daddy. And right away, you know, God no curse this son where go play with him father, you know. Him curse this son of the son, which is the grandson of Noah, which is called Canaan, because Canaan is the son of Ham. And him say, cursed shall be Canaan, in the tents of Shem him shall live and be a slave. That is how black people now become cursed, according to the Hebrew Bible. Them don't have it in the King James Bible, but if you're looking at the Talmud, you will see these things. Just like how if you're looking at the Mormon Bible, you see them talk about black skin is curse.